Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started.
Yo!
It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, color, 57. Hey, yo, hey, go gun.
Motioning the tight end now.
Right side.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they had that one contained right at the line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Right. Hey, 57. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Right side.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Attack.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun now, first round. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? but he chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
A counter give here to Pacheco. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Right.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Right side.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They motion the tight end over.
Right side.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Yellow.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hit made by Josh Uche. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38.
All right.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Don't worry.
From the gun, Stroud. Caught by Diggs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Nike Texans.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Look the hot.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Whoa.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Fall down these two. Right side.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Right.
Blitz coming. Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Out of the gun, a give to Edwards-Helaire. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Yellow, yellow. 15, 15.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hopkins on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, Edwards-Helaire gets it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Mahomes has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the run, and how about this? It brings up 4th and goal from the 1.
Well, this defense simply outplayed the offense here in these first 3 downs. And now they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he's tackled for a short gain. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Here we go. 11.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Texans working here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Why, Tony.
Back to throw, Stroud. Has a man, it's Brooks. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Hey, uno more.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Already. 19 Texas.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
South.
Stroud now on 3rd. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has it downfield working the left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, let's go. Puppy.
First down, Stroud. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's right. Look the hot.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Right.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Working quickly here.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yellow.
Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
One last play before the break.
Yellow. Marshall.
A final throw before the break. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Hit made by Josh Uche. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Nearly intercepted. Oh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. And out 3rd down.
All right. Why, Tony?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
All right. Level. Hey, no more.
They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Nike Texas. Hey, south. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take defense again.
D'Amico Ryans tried, but the call on the field is going to stand. A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Look at hot, look at hot.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, uno.
Collins, the receiver, in motion left. And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10.
Yellow. 43. 43.
Slot man motioned over. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yellow.
From the 32. Kelsey makes the catch. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Hey, 43.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're now set for first and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
43, 15.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Sims now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nine.
Stroud. Collins there to grab it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On the ground again with Mixon. Down the sideline inside the 30. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Dell with the grab. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Justin Reed with the tackle.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
11.
They just get the play on. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Stroud. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Everly's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Back to throw Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Right. Why, Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Jukes one defender. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Running left is Mixon. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Stroud now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Third and 4 coming up now. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Texans keep running away with this. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yellow.
Tight end going in motion here. Trying again following the sack. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Fight on these two.
Now it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before.
Touchdown, Houston! So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completes this one to Gray. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds his man Rice. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
He's trying to push the field. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Robbie.
Here's Mixon. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So the Texans come away with the road win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Kansas City.